streets of downtown Kingston beat with sound systems. Old buses rattling, vendors shouting, and the sweet, sticky smell of jerked chicken smoke curling into the night. For Shani, that chaos was comfort. At 23, she lived fast, louder than the speakers by Coronation Market, wilder than the bikes that skidded down Spanish Town Road at midnight. She was the girl with the short skirts, the high laugh, and the habit of slipping into dances where trouble always seemed to find her. Men came and went like cheap rum shots. Quick burn, no satisfaction. She liked it that way. No promises, no chains. Just movement, heat, and forgetting. Tonight was no different. The dance kept throbbing at Raytown, the bass making the zinc fences tremble. Shani was at the center, waistline rolling like fire, sweat glistening on her skin under the colored lights. She loved the way eyes followed her, the way men leaned close with hungry stares. But when she stepped outside for a breath of air, the city seemed to pause. Across the street, leaning against a battered taxi, a man was watching her. Not like the others, no licking of lips, no rude whistles. His eyes held steady, calm, as if he was studying her soul beneath the glitter and recklessness. Shani scoffed, flicking her braids back.
"What you look on, boss man?"
she called, a smirk dancing on her lips. The man only smiled faintly, slow and sure.
Somebody who danced like she trying to drown out pain.
The words cut sharper than she expected. For a second, Shani's grin faltered. Then she rolled her eyes and strutted off toward the bar, heart beating a little too fast. She didn't know him, didn't even ask his name. But something about that calm gaze followed her all night, long after the music swallowed her again. And for the first time in a long while, Shani felt seen. The following weekend, downtown lit up again. It was payday Friday, and the sound system strung up by Tivoli Gardens promised vibes till sunrise. Shani had on her tight red dress, the kind that turned heads the moment she stepped through the crowd. She was halfway to the bar when she felt it, that steady gaze again. She spun, and there he was. Same calm stance, same quiet presence. Only this time, he stepped closer.
"You following me?"
She teased, one eyebrow arched. He chuckled, deep and low.
Downtown small. Maybe a you will follow me.
She liked the way his voice carried firm, but not loud. Not pushy like the rest. His shirt was simple, clean white against his dark skin. His shoulders broad, his eyes sharp.
My name is Marlin,
he said, stretching out a hand. Shani tilted her head, pretending to think.
"Shani,"
she said at last, slipping her palm into his. His hand was warm, steady, too steady. They stood there longer than she meant to, caught in the heat of a touch that wasn't even supposed to matter. She pulled away first, sipping her drink to cool herself.
So what a nice empress like you do with your nights,
Marlin asked, leaning close, but never too close. She smirked.
"Live reckless, take chances, enjoy life."
And what in morning time? When the dance done and the crowd gone.
She didn't answer right away. Nobody ever asked her about morning. She was the night pure and raw. But he was looking at her like he wanted more than just the girl in the red dress. Marlin's eyes lingered on her, slow and sure.
You don't tired as yet?
He asked softly. Shani swallowed. For the first time, she couldn't find a quick comeback. Something inside her stirred a question she wasn't ready to face. The bass kicked back in, and the dance erupted. But between the rhythm and the sweat, Shani felt a pull stronger than music, a pull toward him. Days turned into weeks, and Shani kept bumping into Marlin. Sometimes at Raytown, sometimes near Coronation Market, sometimes just walking down Spanish Town Road like fate was playing tricks on her. He never chased her, never pressured, just stood steady, a rock in the whirlwind of her reckless nights. And the more she saw him, the more unsettled she felt. One humid evening, after a long dance, Shani found herself outside with him again. The air was thick with jerk smoke, Reggie bleeding from every corner. She leaned on a wall, sipping a red stripe, eyes on him.
So what really is your game, Marlin? You watch me like me a project.
Me don't have no game, Shani. I just like the way you make noise in the night. But I also wonder how you sound when you quiet.
Her breath hitched. Nobody ever wanted her quiet. Men wanted her body, her laughter, her madness. But he wanted something else. She laughed nervously.
Me quiet. Trust me. You really don't want to know.
Everybody quiet sometimes,
he said, eyes locked on hers. The crowd pressed past them, but in that moment, it felt like they were alone. The air between them grew heavy, charged. Shani's skin tingled as his hand brushed hers, slow, deliberate. She should have pulled away. That was the rule. No strings, no ties. But instead, she let his fingers linger, warmth spreading up her arm like fire.
Careful, Marlin. I'm dangerous.
He leaned in, his breath brushing her ear.
But dangerous, sweet too, baby.
Her knees weakened. She wanted to kiss him right there, lose herself in that steady strength. But fear twisted inside her chest. He wasn't like the others. With Marlin, it wouldn't just be heat. It would mean giving up the armor she wore every night. This is the end of part 1. Comment part 2 in the comments section. And get this video to 1K likes so I can drop part 2. Thanks for watching, and please remember to subscribe.